They said girls couldn't fly, so I took their wings. All through high school, I dreamed of becoming a pilot. Flying had been my obsession since I was a kid, but the boys in aviation club made sure I never forgot what they thought. Girls don't fly planes, they serve the drinks. Every time I showed up to meetings, they'd shove the simulator away, laugh, and tell me to stick to cheerleading. Even the instructor favored the boys, giving them extra time in the flight simulator while I was told to just watch and learn. What they didn't know was that while they were busy mocking me, I was logging hours at a private flight school. I worked part-time jobs, saved every penny, and trained in secret with a retired female pilot who believed in me. Months later, the aviation club entered a regional competition where each team had to demonstrate flight planning, safety checks, and simulator skills. The boys strutted in, loud and overconfident, already boasting about the scholarship they were guaranteed to win. I signed up solo, without a team, and they laughed in my face. But when it was time to perform, their arrogance showed. They skipped safety steps, flubbed calculations, and their simulator landing ended in a virtual fireball. Judges frowned. Meanwhile, I stepped up, calm, precise, every maneuver smooth, every emergency handled flawlessly. When I touched down the simulator with a perfect score, the judges didn't hesitate. I won. Not just the trophy, but the full aviation scholarship the boys thought was theirs. The best part? During the awards ceremony, the head judge publicly addressed the way I was mocked and dismissed. He handed me the certificate, looked straight at my former instructor, and said, "This is what happens when you underestimate talent." Tyler, the loudest of the boys, turned red. His parents had bragged about his inevitable scholarship for months. Now he was left with nothing, while I, the girl they said didn't belong, walked out with their dream in my hands. They told me girls couldn't fly. So I didn't just fly, I soared higher than they ever could.